my channel. If you are new here, hello, welcome. My name is Kay. I'm a professional home organizer and Soprano here in the Boston area, and I'm here to inspire you to live a more organized life. So today we'll do a fun video about what kind of personality traits make for a good professional organizer. Of course, this is just my opinion, but I have been a professional organizer helping people organize, declutter, make their homes function for about 8 years now. And I have helped dozens and dozens and dozens of people. And I have basically a good idea of what personality traits make a good professional organizer and which personality traits are probably bad for that career. So we'll talk about that. I get a lot of questions on my channel about how to become a professional organizer, where to start, what to do with the business. So I'm going to actually recommend that you go watch a video I did with Jennifer Obermeyer. She is a great business lady talking about the field of professional organizing. You start there. And I definitely, if you're very serious about pursuing the career, I definitely go and book a session with her or her team to go and discuss your business. You will learn everything you need to know from her. But I am going to share with you the personality traits that I think make a good professional organizer, because it is a lot more than being able to put things in a row and being neat and being able to organize. That's just like one little piece of the pie. The first personality trait that I think makes a good professional organizer is patience. If you work with people who are either disorganized or have trouble letting go of items, they take a long time to make decisions, they kind of waffle, go back and forth, oh, I don't know, maybe I'll put it in the maybe pile, I've had this for a long time, maybe I'll need it. You're going to need a lot of patience to talk this person through the process and help them develop the right habits to speed up that process, because that's what you're there for. You're there to help them take some power over their inability to make good decisions about whether or not they need some things, or things are adding to their lives or actually subtracting from their lives. If you are not a patient person, this will not be a good profession for you, because you're going to be in situations where people either A, are slow in making decisions, can't make decisions, will stand you up unintentionally, because in working with disorganized people, you may find yourself in a position where they forgot about the appointment. And I've learned actually from that, and I always make sure that my client knows about the appointment a couple days before the appointment and then on the day of the appointment, so that I don't show up to either an empty house or, you know, they're like in the shower or something. But it does pay to be a very patient person. I've always been a very patient person. I don't know where it's just part of my makeup. And I think that if you are a very patient and understanding person, you would make a great professional organizer. The next trait I think you should have would make you a fantastic professional organizer is flexibility. A lot of people love to organize their homes, and they have these special aesthetics that they like. They have materials that they like to use. They have methods that they love to stick to. And I think that the key to being able to help a lot of people is being flexible about the method that you use to organize, or the method that you actually work with someone that works for your client. You have to be able to be flexible on the spot to maybe change your method a little bit or change your reasoning a little bit to make your client happy. I think the most obvious good trait for a professional organizer is you really should be a people person. I love people, as I'm actually a very introverted person, but at the same time, I am a people person. I love people. I love talking to strangers. I love meeting new people. I love finding out things about them. I find people a lot of fun. And if you don't find people a lot of fun and can't make someone comfortable right off the bat when they meet you, they probably will have a hard time working with you or being convinced that they should listen to you about your organizing methods. So I think if you are a people person, you are a great candidate for the professional organizing career. Another, which probably seems obvious, personality trait or set of skills that make a good professional organizer is someone with good spatial awareness and good spatial skills. If you can look at a space and see the potential and ways to organize it, if you were really good at Tetris as a kid, or heck, if you're good at Tetris now, or if you're really good at video games, you're probably going to be a great professional organizer if you're good at puzzles, putting puzzles together, because it's going to be very similar to that. Sometimes you're going to be in a situation where you have to basically play Tetris in someone's house and sort of try and fit things in in a really tight way. And maybe that's not the way that I would do it at home, but if someone has not a lot of space and they're really short on space and you try to fit everything in, it is up to you to make that magic happen. So if you have good spatial awareness, and even like a bonus if you're really good at math, those are good personality or skills to have if you're a professional organizer. The next thing I think that makes a good professional organizer, and not a lot of people talk about, and you can actually hire this out to someone who is better at it than you. So it's something that you can, like, you know, it's flexible. Business savviness is a good trait to have if you're a professional organizer. And probably most importantly, if you are running your own business, if your brand is you and you are the brand, and you're not working for like a neat method, you know, the home edit, if you're not one of their hired professional organizers, and you're running your own business, you should be business savvy. You can be leaving money on the table all kinds of ways, all kinds of places. So if you are not business savvy, I would definitely suggest that you talk to a person like Jennifer Obermeyer, that you talk to somebody that really knows how to handle business and how to not leave money on the table, because professional organizing is a very, very valuable service, and it's a very valid service. And sometimes, especially in the beginning for me, I felt like, oh my God, I am stealing from people because I'm going into their house, I'm like making it neat, and I'm taking money that's like, that's not, like, I shouldn't get paid for that. And that's not true. You definitely should get paid for that. It is a skill. Not everybody can be as awesome at organizing as you. So definitely take advantage of someone else who has business savvy skills and learn from them, and check in with them every once in a while. But if you're business savvy, even better, because you don't have to hire that out. But I definitely would recommend, if you are thinking about having a business, if you have a business, or if you are, you know, considering it, definitely look on the business managing side of things, because it can get a little bit messy, especially around tax time. We won't talk about tax time. Oh my gosh. The last trait I think makes an amazing professional organizer, and these are all aside from being able to organize, because that is like the big overarching theme, is that professional organizers are good at organizing. We're good at, like, you know, making the house look nice and function. But the last thing I really think that you should have as a personality trait is being able to be a good listener. Being able to communicate with your client is very essential, but being able to listen to your client, take it in, and work with what they're telling you. Even better is the ability to read between the lines of things when clients are telling you about how they function. It can help you help them a lot better, because maybe, you know, everyone is different, right? I am the type of person where I think things are out of sight, out of mind. Like, you put something in a bin, I can't see it unless it has a label on it. I will never open that bin again. I have no idea. It's gone. It's disappeared. So, but maybe your client isn't like that. Maybe your client doesn't want to see stuff out ever, and hates the idea of open shelving, and hates it all. They may tell you that in such a way that is not so clear. So being able to be a really good listener is a really great personality trait for someone who's looking to be a professional organizer, because it's not therapy, but it is kind of. Sometimes when I'm with clients helping them, I hear a lot more about their lives than organizing. I hear, you know, about children, I hear about spouses, I hear about trouble with friends, I hear about trouble at work, I hear about all kinds of stuff, because there's stuff in stuff. You know, like every time you pick up something, you're like, my iPad here, I'm like, oh, I bought this for my, you know, consulting job, which I felt really bad about because, you know, I had a really bad time at my consulting job, and, you know, oh gosh, I want to tell you a story about this, you know. And there's a lot of stuff in stuff. And in handling someone's very private possessions, there's stuff and stuff. So be prepared to be a good listener and be understanding. So there you have it. Those are the personality traits that I think make a good professional organizer. A lot of people are organized and neat and love to put things in a row. You may find yourself having a hard time helping other people. And you know what? That's okay. You don't have to help other people. You can make videos on the internet. You can have a really successful Instagram account. You can do all kinds of things if you really don't want to work with people. So there's options out there, even if you don't want to get your hands dirty in the nitty-gritty with other people's stuff. Okay, I hope this video was helpful, and I hope that you're having a great morning, great afternoon, great evening, wherever you are, and I'll see you in the next one. Oh, I have to do the Clover appearance. You guys want to see Clover? I'll go get Clover. Here he is. I would be lying if I said he was not sleeping, but he woke up when I walked over there, so he's ready to continue his nap. All right. Do you want to tell them goodbye? Okay. Bye. Aww. I exploit you. Do you feel exploited? Do you need to get paid? Do you want an appearance? What's your appearance fee? $2? 2 carrots? Maybe 2 carrots. Okay. I put you over here. Here you go. You can sleep there.